Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Lala the Boss and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, please make sure you are commenting and subscribing. Please make sure you're subscribing because I am trying to get to 100 subscribers. I keep saying followers, I'm so used to Instagram. Subscribers. Please help your girl out and I would truly appreciate it. And if this is not your first time tuning in, welcome back and I'm so glad you guys came back. So today, some of you might recognize this jacket already. So yes, I'm recording another video on the same day, just posted at a later time. But I wanted to record for my Pride and Beyond series, and this is my coming out story. So let's start with this. I technically identify as a bisexual female. I say technically because I have dated both females and males, but you know what, I'm gonna leave that for later. There's just so much that's happened in my life and that I've realized, so I've actually changed how I would prefer to be identified, but that's a different story because that's just another part of the series we'll get to. But to tell my story, let's see, back in 2011, yep, 2011, I was dating a female, but no one really knew I was dating a female. It wasn't that I was ashamed of it. I actually really loved the girl a lot. She was my first girlfriend ever, but there were just many factors that played a part. So but 2011, I was like a sophomore in high school, and the girl I was dating, she was fully out. Like, everybody knew she was a lesbian, no problems. Okay, cool. You know, family was accepting, friends were cool, like, well, okay. Then there was me. My family was not aware that I was into females, like attracted to females at all. And some of my friends had known because at this point I've made friends. I was the new kid, like my freshman year. I knew nobody in the school system, so by this time I'm a sophomore and I know people, so I'm a little bit more comfortable with people, you know, just as far as what friends I have, who I don't talk to, whatever the case may be. I mean, in high school I was pretty cool with everybody, honestly. But to make a long story a little short, so some of my friends had already known, like in my school, but my mom was not aware, my dad was not aware, and none of my cousins that I'm like close to were aware either. So, you know, me and this young lady have been dating. Oh, the only people that actually knew about my relationship were my best friend from where I'm originally from, my sister. She's not my real sister, but y'all know the vibes. Y'all know when y'all got friends that's like family. Okay, so my sister and probably about, I'll say maybe give or take 5 more people that were in our friend group that we like hung out with and went out to the movies and, you know, just chilled with. So the people that we hung around knew about us because we actually ended up having like a mutual group of friends for the most part. Just as far as like who we interacted with on the weekend, because like of course I was cool with the people that I went to school with, but you know, I spent most of my life in my original city, in my original town, and I spent a lot of the time with my friends from there on the weekend because that's who I grew up with, and I'm not switching up on my friends. Like, we were still cool, so it is what it is. And I mean, I still hung out with the people I was in school with from time to time too, so you know, it was what it was. But they knew about everything. We hung out all the time. It was what it was. So things started to get a little complicated because my mom had became a little bit more aware of the fact that I was hanging around a lesbian, I would say a gay female. And it was just, the tensions got high. So to clarify, like I said, my mom was not aware, and I do primarily, like, I reside with my mom, always have. That's just that. But she noticed that I was around, and I don't know, you know, parents, they like notice things that you don't notice, or whatever the case may be. They always pick up on things, as they say. So I guess she noticed that my girlfriend at the time was, you know, having googly eyes, as they say, and she just kind of wanted me to separate myself from her. Like, if my friends were going to be around her, I couldn't go hang out with my friends. So it was a little complicated. Sometimes, I'm not going to front, because I wanted to see her, I would just lie and tell my mom she wasn't going to be around, and kind of just make sure my friends were in cahoots, and, like, you know, we just told our parents, like, oh, it's just gonna be so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, and then my girlfriend would meet up with us later, because she was older than me at the time. Not like, you know, some illegal type of thing, but she did have like 2 years on me, I believe. So let's see, long story made short, had to try to sneak around to see my girlfriend and get my friends on the same story so that I could spend time with my girlfriend. It was a lot, but I was not able to come out. I was actually outed by my father. What happened was, this is back when Twitter was pretty popping. I did not well, I had a decent amount of followers back then. My girlfriend not so much. She had a few, like a couple hundred or whatever, but I think I had some more than her. And I can't fully remember. I know she definitely used to post us on her Twitter. Sorry, I got distracted. She definitely used to post us on her Twitter. I can't remember if I did, but I know she definitely did. Didn't really, like I said, I had no shame in my relationship, just I had not come out yet. I was still trying to figure out how I was going to come out, what I was going to say, when I was going to do it, all those things. So all I know is I came home from school one day, y'all. I came home from school one day, and I was not expecting what I came home to that day. I come home to my mom upset, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, you know, my room's clean, trash was taken out, recycling was taken out, dogs taken care of. Like, what's going on? My mom is an emotional roller coaster. Like, she's furious, she's sad, she's like everything. Like, she was literally an emotional ball of feelings. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I just knew something was wrong. Like, y'all know when y'all could tell, like, when something's just not right. So I walk in the house, I'm just like, hey, what's going on? Plop. Like, I wish I had a freaking folder to drop in front of y'all right now. Plop. What is it? Take a look, Tyler. Y'all, I did not want to look in this folder, because I'm like, I don't know what the heck she done found. I'm like, you know, I stopped writing in like a diary or a journal years ago, so I'm like, because that backfired on me too when I was younger. That's when they first found out I like kissed somebody ever. Lord have mercy. But I'm scared, y'all. Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, all right, just open the folder, see what's going on. It's like one of those little manila, no, is it the manila filing folders type things. And I opened the folder. Y'all, guess what was in the folder? Pictures of me and my girlfriend. I don't know what's going on with Siri today. She just keep trying to hop into my stuff. But pictures of my girlfriend and I from Twitter, blown up on 8.5 by 11 paper. Pictures of us holding hands together. I think there was one of us, like, you know, kissing, because that was like a thing back at that time. You know, you post like cute things with your significant other. Y'all, any picture of us that she posted on Twitter, in the folder. It wasn't a lot, but it was just a couple, but it was like evident that, you know, there was something going on. So there was pictures of me and my girlfriend and I in the freaking folder, y'all. I could have just got myself the casket, put myself in it, closed it 6 feet under, cause what, like, could y'all really imagine, like, you get outed by your other parent, and it wasn't even on like some I confided in him, he knew, and he was like, you know, it's time you tell your mother. No, that's not what it was. To be honest, to this day, I don't even know what it was. I'm gonna have to talk to my father one day, but personally, it was just like, to me, it just felt like a smack in the face. Like, bam, your child is in a lesbian relationship and you didn't know it. You ain't even want to talk to me first, my guy. Like, oh nope, here you go, boom, she lives with you, so you should know. Yo, I was literally shaking. Like, if I could have jumped out of my skin, like, and just hid somewhere, I would have, because I was terrified. Like, I just felt bad because, you know, my mom was a little more upset because of the fact that, like, it was brought to her the way it was brought to her rather than me talking to her about it. But I didn't know it was going to be brought to her like that, y'all, because that's not how I wanted it to go. Like, I wanted to be the person to tell my mom, hey mom, I'm bisexual. But no, couldn't get that satisfaction. So at this point, my mom is crying, I'm crying, and I'm speechless. Like, and just imagine, you come home, you had a good day at school, you thinking nothing's wrong, walk in the house, boom, you're outed, and you didn't even know, but boom, it's smacking you right in the face. So now you gotta talk about it. I wasn't ready for that, but my mom and I sat down and we had our talk. You know, I basically answered her questions. She kind of asked me, like, when is this really like what I wanted, was I happy, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, y'all, I really love my hair, that's why I keep like looking at it. But she asked me, like, was I happy, things of that nature. So I broke it down to her and I was like, well, yeah, she and I are dating and we've been dating for X amount of time. I really do like girls. I'm attracted to them just as much as I'm attracted to males. I gave her the whole rundown. After that, you know, she wasn't 100% supportive. Again, number one, she was more upset because it was brought to her rather than me coming to her and talking to her about it. And number two, please ignore my dogs in the background, y'all. Clearly, I think somebody just came in my house, so they're like on an emotional roller coaster. Okay, so yeah, so we sat down, we talked. I told her everything. Like I said, she wasn't 100% supportive at first. To be honest, she probably didn't really become more supportive, or at least openly supportive that I knew of, until recently. And yeah, it's crazy to say, but it took all those years for her to be openly supportive of my sexuality. my sexual orientation, I guess yeah, sexual orientation or sexual preference, however you want to word it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna just keep talking over my dogs because this video is not gonna get done because everything just keeps trying to interrupt. But yes, for a while I walked around just low-key avoiding my mom in the house. Like, you know, she didn't treat me any different, but I just didn't feel comfortable. Just like, it wasn't even that I didn't feel comfortable, I was still so hurt at the fact that I just got outed rather than me be able to come out. So I just had a lot of emotions going on at the time. So I was just like, you know what, figure it out, Tyler, just figure it all out. But yeah, I was outed. I did not get the chance to come out. I kind of wish I did get the chance to come out because I feel like, you know, things would have been a little bit better because I would have been able to give her the rundown but also dig deeper. But again, it was coming from me and not somebody else. With that being said, I would like to know everybody else's coming out story. Feel free to DM me at lala_the_boss on Instagram, or you can direct message me on Twitter as well at lalaxtheboss. I'll make sure I put the handles down below. Or you can just comment down below if you feel comfortable commenting down below. But guys, let me tell y'all, guys and girls, I just want to say, if you would like to come out, just do it. There's never really a perfect time, and you'll never fully have all the words. I mean, you might, unless you sit down, but like, and truly think about it, write it down, whatever the case may be, however you're able to get your thoughts together. But there's never really a right time. I just feel like, I mean, obviously, you know, you don't want to tell somebody like in the heat of a moment or whatever, but if you know who you are and you love who you are, just go ahead and come out. I mean, luckily we're at a time where, you know, things are more socially acceptable, so it's not as hard to come out. But I do understand everybody's dealt different cards in different walks of life, so you never know, like somebody may live in a household where they are not from an accepting family or background, whatever the case may be, due to beliefs. Nice outside. My mom's boyfriend was riding his motorcycle and he just headed out because it's still nice. Y'all, I'm sorry for all of the noise distractions today, but like I was saying, there's never a perfect time to come out. Just go for it. Like, and again, you don't have to come out to your parents first. You can come out to a friend first. You can come out to a different family member, whoever you feel comfortable with. My suggestion is to come out to whoever you feel the most comfortable with. And just know, if you want to test the waters, you know, you can try to ask some questions about how they feel about homosexuality if you are not aware, just to see, give yourself a little bit of a snippet of how they're going to react when you do come out. Now, it's going to be different because, you know, given a hypothetical situation or just asking somebody's viewpoint isn't going to be the same as you coming out to them, but you'll kind of know where they stand on that topic, so it can prepare you for how you need to present yourself. That way, when they do react however they react based on their perspective, you already know and you can handle that emotionally and still be able to stand your ground and say, hey, I understand that's how you feel, but this is how I feel and this is the person that I am. So either you'll love me the same, or you can choose not to support me and do what you would like to do. But I had to be clear and I had to be confident in myself and love myself first enough to let you know that this is who I am and this is who I'm presenting myself to the world as. You take it or you leave it. It's that simple. I know it's easier said than done, but best believe I'm always here if you guys ever want to talk to somebody. Feel free to message me like I said. This is a free space to talk about whatever you want, literally whatever. Like, we're gonna get into some juicy stuff, like, you know, the bedroom, maybe some, you know, adult toys. Just because honestly, if you really get to know me, I'm just that person. Like, I will talk about any and everything. Like, I'm not truly uncomfortable with much, so like I will talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. So comment down below things y'all want to talk about, especially in this series. And thank you for tuning in. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Please help me get my 100 subscribers, and I would like to be on that road to 1K very, very, very soon. So please help me out. Share my video. Make sure you're telling people about my channel, and make sure that you are subscribed, and tell your friends, family, whoever to subscribe, please and thank you. But thanks for tuning in to my Pride and Beyond series, and I hope to see you guys next time. I'm out.